afternoon, everyone. So let's jump right into content here. Looking into a couple of different things, and so apparently data forensics are a thing, and there's all these different like private investigators and people that can look into stuff, especially like guys that spend time in like the military and stuff like that. There's some people that like worked in intelligence and stuff that like we sort of kind of do these things, and so they might be doing different types of jobs now, or they can help you out or whatever. But regardless, I'm considering a bunch of different options here because let me jump into kind of the gist of what we've been talking about, kind of what's been going on here. So we've been having a lot of we've been having a lot of unwanted attention and stuff like that, if you guys know what I mean, and lots of stuff involving very personal invasive things and stuff like that being released that it shouldn't be, and basically obviously all kinds of other stuff escalating, indicating all kinds of scams and stuff like that. So long story short, I follow the breadcrumbs myself. I do a bit of investigating myself, and it comes down to the fact that it seems as though somebody has cloned my devices, and there's somebody that works at my cell phone provider that is siphoning information and making a ton of money off it. So the way this works is basically the person at the cell phone provider has your information. I don't care what they tell you, that person has your information. They will deny all of that for legal purposes because they're allowed. But that person has your information. And that person starts making millions of dollars, possibly, depending on what your name is. Because let's say that you got a regular Joe Schmo name. Let's say you were gifted with a very generic name. And normally investigators and stuff like that, like these guys are smart, like that's the point. They know that police and stuff like that don't go and chase breadcrumbs when they see like, a whole bunch. Well, all right, how many people with that name? Is that really important? Well, actually in data forensics, that's how they hide it. Is basically they pick somebody with a really generic name, and now they can use that name and any occurrence of that name on that network for various things. And basically, this person that works at the cell phone provider starts to kind of like earn money and stuff like that, kind of giving them information, making money off of it, that sort of thing. And, it's just a quick way for them to make money. And so basically this is how even some of the pen testers got their information leaked, I think, and stuff like that. Is it's not okay. And what you need to realize is that's on that company to constantly monitor and have better security with their employees to be able to keep an eye on that situation. And I remember distinctly, that was why, there was this company that I worked for where they didn't even allow cell phones past a certain point, like your own personal cell phone. And so, obviously, with a cell phone company, things are going to work a little bit differently. So that's probably why that's sort of kind of the perfect pairing. So basically, all that happens is these people meet up with each other somehow. They find somebody that works for a cell phone company or something like that, and then, just get them to go along with this. I've been finding all kinds of research on this. One of the most fascinating things is that the person who explained it and knew about this and has talked about this before. It's actually funny. It's Ray William Johnson, of all people. That, you know, he's actually starting to do investigative stories and stuff now too, just to let you know. And some of his videos are really good. But that was one of the ones, and I started looking into that a bit after, not even just after, before that, and then after seeing that video, realizing, yeah, that is a really too close to the situation that's happening here. And so I started looking into that, and that's legitimate. Like, that is legitimate. That is no joke. That is actually happening. Who knows how many people that's actually happening to regularly. So what I would encourage you to remember is that they're very sneaky, and they're using. That's what I'm talking about. So there's a few things that we're going to be doing, and what they're doing now is they're cycling down the stream to such a low bit rate that they have the stream constantly almost nothing. So what I'd like to say to you, what I'd like to put out there is that what they're doing is they're sitting here and they're signal a wireless signal. Like, they're basically just trying to cause a problem. This is why I think this is police doing this, because police have nothing better to do, and they know that there's a new law in Pennsylvania, orchestrating this because of the new hands-free law, where they're trying to get you to interact with your devices. And they're sitting here really, really bad at their jobs to begin with. Like we know that the police around here don't have anything better to do and don't investigate anything. Like, they're lazy as fuck. So basically, like, this is what you have to rationalize. Like, we all know that I came on here and I told a story about how a friend of mine had drug paraphernalia planted on him before from a local police department. And we all know that I came on here and told that story. We all know that I've come on here and I've whistleblowed how disgusting the local police departments are. We know that. And we know that that's a factor, and we know that around that this has gotten aggressive. We know that my mom's car was torched. And we know that we're getting an investigation involved behind that, because here's the deal. Like, you can sit here and you can say things look a certain way, but then all around this, conveniently, all around things drawing too much power and all this and stuff like that, them trying to get very obviously something detrimental to happen. Like, you know, all the other times we told you guys about the scams they created where something draw too much power, broke the thing. We all know this, and we all know that police will sit here and they will lie and orchestrate things and lie on official court documents and stuff like that. So this is what we've been talking about. Essentially, like, all around this happening, all around them lying on court documents, lying in court, randomly just trying to incriminate people, destroy an entire family, defamation of character. All around this, my mom's car blows up somehow. Yep, that just happens. No. Nope. Meanwhile, we have something else being investigated soon, and we'll update accordingly as needed, but there's something else being investigated soon too. I'm gonna do a little bit of, I have yet to do this, haven't I? I'm gonna show you the thing that I'm talking about, where they can sit here and control the stream traffic. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. The reason why they can do this is, and partially why we've been having so many problems, why Cookie had some problems, and yeah, I'm going to mention him by name because I want him to realize why he's had problems. I'm literally going to say that now. And And as I say that, they're actually sitting here trying to overheat the device. So I want you to note that as I mention him by name and stuff like that, they are trying to overheat the device. So I just want you to realize that is happening. That was something that just happened where they just tried to do that. And we already proved that that's not something that happens in this car. We already proved that with the air conditioning off in almost 100 degrees when I'm sweating, the phone does just fine when streaming privately and they can't see the stream or interact with it in any way. So here's to Cookie, to 365, to all you guys out there that have come in contact with me. If this is the case, this is how. Okay, I'm going to tell you how. You ready? They can see every single text message, every single email, every single thing on my phone. They can see it. Everything. Because they've cloned the device. Do you get what I'm saying? So meanwhile, you're texting me or yada yada yada, they can see that. A cell phone company. And literally just sat here and exposed all that information. So again, I'm going to say this again because they're cycling the stream out, and if you notice, it's doing that glitchy thing. So just notice, just take note of that's a thing that's happening, and it's not going to happen if I fix it. So just take note of that. So again, what they're doing is he's working with somebody at the cell phone company, or he works so that every single time, even if you get a new SIM, because your SIMs are all digital. So maybe I even talked to the guy. Yeah, at AT&T when I called them. Maybe they put me on the line with him and it was him. I don't know. But he seemed cool. It didn't seem like him. I don't know. But that's the whole point. They're supposed to. And the whole point is that this is what they're doing. They are literally, like, this is very, very dangerous that they're doing this. They're sitting here and using your information at the cell phone company to, again, clone your device, clone your phone, turn it into, like basically on another phone or another PC or something, in a command prompt, they can see this. And what they're doing is, again, they can see every single email, every single text message, every single fucking thing on your phone. So again, I'm going to show you that this doesn't happen. It's not happening. And again, like that's the where, maybe resume the stream on whatever device they're playing it on, and it's causing this problem. Or like they're just doing a bunch of different things and trying all these different things and learning what causes this or what causes that. And YouTube is actually this fucking stupid. Like, literally, YouTube is this dumb. YouTube could have sat here and tracked this and investigated this for the entire several years I was telling them about this. But instead, they facilitated it. So that's actually what's happening here, just so that you guys know. Like, it's just constant, as you can see, like we stopped the whole stutteriness from going away. But like, the whole point is that they can to be able to try to control the stream. So I'll go ahead and so basically the latest thing is that they cycle the stream down to, have some sort of issue. So basically, that's the point I wanted to show you, is that slowly but surely the idea is to sit here and learn how to use the phone to gain some sort of constant surveillance. And we're gonna show this. There's a couple of things coming, but they really did try to sit here and stop the stream. And I really do think that this is a police, that this is a cop doing this. Orchestrating all this, paying people to do this. I do think that. I think a cop is like paying people to do this. A while back, somebody let it slip, and it was an accident. They did it once, and it was only once that they let it slip, and then they removed the comment. And also, we've confirmed now that there is a huge gross misconduct out of the local police departments in this area. Otherwise, all the driving around we've done where we see people very obviously road raging me, and I've been recording it. I'm not the one at fault. I'm pushing one button on my fucking phone to record this and switch the camera if needed. That isn't reckless driving. What's reckless driving is the person that's literally trying to cause an accident. And yeah, if I could pull over, if I had room to pull over around here without damaging my vehicle, I would do it. But these fucking pieces of shit every day see my stream, and all they do is nothing. Or worse, they harass me. Yeah, they like come in the chat and harass me. Meanwhile, I can sit here and prove to you daily. And why is there constantly one concurrent in here? All the time, like this whole time, there's been nobody in here. Yet constantly now there's one. And see how like they're causing this issue? See how like the stream was fine, but now they're trying to cause an issue. So look, there'll be like an issue. So like that's the point. He's sitting in the stream trying to cause this issue. See? And all I'm going to do is fix it. So we've already proven that the local police department are, like literally it's just them. They're off duty and they do this. They drive around and speed around because they do it in their cruisers. I have had multiple, like the day I was proving that this was going on and somebody was scamming me, I was on back and forth at the AT&T store because somebody was trying to gain access to my mom's phone. And I was literally streaming this whole process, and that day, the third time I went back to the AT&T store, I had 3 different unmarked cop cars following me. And the very second that I took my device out to record that they were following me, every one of them turned off, except the last one that I didn't have the chance to because he started following me out of nowhere and came into the parking lot and then proceeded to park his car there the entire time I was in the store. Yep. And then he just sat there doing nothing. He didn't get out. He had such tinted windows I couldn't even see him. He just sat there in the lot doing nothing. Rest assured, I didn't leave until I saw him leave first. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you following people? What police probable cause business did you have for following me in there and sitting there? Meanwhile, I call 911 and you don't answer. Yep, I call 911 and the state police don't respond. So I think we've proven, again, that the local police, and mind you, that the jurisdiction where I live is state. Yet the state police must respond. Must. It's their jurisdiction. So, meanwhile, I've been talking about all this shit. And this is the stuff that happens. Day in and day out, we see evidence of stream tampering, and all I have to do is sit here and fix it. Oh wow, it's a miracle. It's not happening anymore. Oh wow, it's almost like, again, somebody's doing the exact thing that I'm telling you that they're doing. Again, somebody literally is just working with a jackass at the fucking cell phone company to clone my device and literally look at every single thing on my phone. Look, it's all fucked up until I sit here and I just fix it. Wow, it's magic! Holy shit! So we still have a couple of things that I'm going to show you that I have yet to get to, but we'll be getting to, and I need to show you that will probably help. But we'll see. I mean, like I said, I'm working with a private investigator that deals with data forensics, so we'll see what happens. This is ridiculous. I mean, like, you can just see it. So I got nothing else to say. That was your update for now.